Okay. Yeah, how's it going? See me on. Just gonna wait till we got more people on, okay? So around 20. Then I'm gonna start lecturing here. Why was that number fluctuating so much? It's weird. It's probably too early in the day. I'm doing well, thanks. Doing very well. Okay, let's wait till people show up. What's up with these fucking numbers? It's crazy. Fluctuating. Yeah, I get it. People are at work. Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's up, Lucifer Z? What's up? Haven't tuned in for a while, been off grid. Yeah, that happens. Not a problem, man. Welcome. I'm just gonna wait till we got like 20 people on. Okay, then I'm gonna start talking about your purpose. Mhm. Now, before we start, please let me know where you're from. How old are you? Gender, all of these things. Age, gender, and yeah, what part of the world you're from? What part of the globe do you call home, or are you like a globetrotter and you say, I'm at home wherever"? Let me know about that. New Mexico, awesome. New Mexico. I heard you got great deserts there. Never been there, but maybe I should visit. Birmingham, UK. Uh, man, no, no, never been there. The only places I know in the UK are uh, London. That's it. And Manchester. Birmingham, never been there. Should be there though. Anyone else? Anthony, where you from? Anthony Footman. Where are you from? And how old are you? Imani is from Florida. He's 49 years old and he is male. Welcome, Imani. Good, 49 years old. Cool. I'm glad that you believe they can learn something from a 36-year-old. That's 37 actually. I'm turning 37 tomorrow, man. But aging quick. But yeah, thank you for being humble enough to learn from a younger guy. It's good. Hi Frank, what's up? Magnum Opus 369. What's up, bro? How's it going? Where you from? What's your? How old are you? Anthony is 34. He's from uh, Winston-Salem in North Carolina. Awesome. My birthday in a week tomorrow. You're a Libra too. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Happy early G Day. What's a G Day? You mean birthday? Yeah. Thank you. Hey, brother Frank, it's Geo, Arkansas Hot Springs 2026. You live in Arkansas. Wow. Yesterday I was talking on the phone with my girl, and we couldn't figure out why Kansas is Kansas, but Arkansas is Arkansas. Because Arkansas and Kansas, you kind of write them the same, right? So maybe you can enlighten us. Why is Arkansas, not Kansas? Why is that? My homie says my homies say G Day for Glow Day. Okay, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Um, I'm on birthdays and celebrations like that. I don't party that much. I like to party. Don't get me wrong. I like to party, but I'm like what you call an extroverted introvert. Okay, so I'm like a person that likes to hang out with people and likes to have fun, but I also enjoy my downtime. Yeah, so on my birthdays, it's been a tradition. Same with New Year's Eve. I never party. What I do is I meditate throughout the entire day. You know, 5, 6 hours in a row. Just meditate and get some insights and new directions. Do that on my birthdays and on New Year's Eve. You know, it's the best way for me to start the year and to start a new year of my life. Yeah, turning 37 in yeah tomorrow, October 8th. October 8th. Yeah. Well, I'm saying tomorrow because for you guys it's still the 6th, right? But I'm in Europe, so over here it's already late at night. So it's basically tomorrow. I'm gonna be 37 years old. Okay, 17 people. We're almost there. I'm just waiting for number 20. No, brother, wrong, man. I barely moved here 3 years ago. They're both known to be green states, a lot of forest. Okay. Meditate on an empty stomach. Happy early birthday. Yeah, definitely. Always, always. I mean, I'm doing OMAD right now, just one meal a day. I like that. I just want to lose some weight. I'm doing one meal a day, and that drops your weight super fast. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so 18. Okay, we need two more people, and then I can start talking about here. Called also an ambivert. That's called an ambivert. Okay. Okay, I'm an ambivert then. I'm an extroverted introvert. I'm ambivert. Ambivert. Uh, Greetings, brother. Much love for all your work and all you name. Ray, happy early birthday, bro. I didn't know nor judge by your age, wisdom, knowledge, and content. Thanks. Appreciate it. Uh, yeah, yeah. And I mean, look, it's not just this lifetime, right? Like, I don't know how many lifetimes I've been here. How many lifetimes have you been here? We all know it's not the first time, right? Come on, come on. Everybody who's on here who can resonate with this frequency has definitely spent hundreds of lifetimes, thousands of lifetimes. October 8th is my youngest brother. He will be 40. Alistair Crawley's birthday is on October 13th this month. Yeah. My birthday is tomorrow too. Is it on the 8th or the 7th? Because mine's on the 8th, but over here it's already the 7th, so uh Yeah. Does everybody here know their ascendant? What's your ascendant, guys? What's your ascendant sign? Happy early birthday, G. Thank you, Mr. Cheetos. Cheetos. Do you guys know your ascendant? Yeah. Mine is October 14th. Yes, indeed, bro. Okay. October 14th. Yeah. So your sun sign is a Libra, right? You know your ascendant? How can I tell the ascendant sign? If you know your exact birth time and place, you can calculate that. And there are free programs on the internet, and you type in the data, and they give you your ascendant. Magnum Opus is an Aries Scorpio ascendant. Or I don't know, are you Aries Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio Aries ascendant? I'm a little confused. Yeah, Libra ascendant. Okay. Ray Lenders on the 7th. Oh, okay. Libra 2. Bless up the upcoming birthday. Appreciate it. Thank you. Happy early birthday. You can't to be a gift to us, and thank you. I say a lot, however, I'm thankful. Mine is October 3rd. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm unaware of my birth time. All my mother says is 7 p.m. I'll try that. The ascendant changes every 2 hours, so you might get the right one if you only have the hour. Aries, Scorpio ascendant. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio ascendant too. Capricorn, Pisces ascendant. Wow, that's an interesting combination. Capricorn and Pisces ascendant. 'Cause Capricorn is really down to earth, right? Capricorn is really all about work and hustle and like material stuff, right? Um, like really realistic, down to earth. My dad's a Capricorn, so I know. And Pisces is really dreamy. That's an interesting combination, man. Okay, divine fire water. Okay, Sagittarius ascendant. So the one Sagittarius ascendants, as far as I know, they usually make other people feel good. Other people like to spend time around Sagittarius because they're always like upbeat and have a talent for making other people feel upbeat. That's awesome. That's a good ascendant to have, not like Scorpio, like mine. Scorpio ascendant sucks, man. I'm telling you, it sucks. I'm a Capricorn Pisces ascendant. Yeah, I saw that before. Sagittarius ascendant. Yeah. Well, here we have 20 people now. Let's see. Let's make it 21. Capricorn with Libra ascendant. Lots of cardinal. Okay, good for you. This for the good. Okay, 21 people. Okay, so welcome. What's up, guys? Welcome everybody. Yeah, I was just inspired to do this live stream today because, look, I mean, as you're teaching, as you talk to a lot of people, you see patterns, right? You see patterns in people, you see patterns in what's required and what is generally lacking. You see what I mean? My job as a spiritual teacher, or do you want to call that as a spiritual coach, whatever the fuck you want to call that. I call myself actually, well, I'm just sharing my own journey, essentially, okay? So as somebody who's just sharing his own spiritual journey with you, it is my job to share the best insights that I have at the moment, or at least what I believe could help you the most, right? Because at the end of the day, when you help others learn something, you learn. You see what I mean? I don't interact with people. I interact with the universe. I always do that. So even though, of course, you're all beautiful snowflakes, it's not like you're all like individuals. You're all an expression of the universe. So am I, right? So I would never be able to deal with something else than the universe. I think that makes sense, right? And I think everybody who's on a spiritual journey at one point realizes that, right? So I'm in you, you are in me, in a sense. So when I want to evolve, when I want to grow, what I have to do is I have to help somebody else grow first. I'm sure you heard before that um, the recipe to get whatever it is that you want is you have to help other people to get it, right? So that's how evolution works. And you make deposits every day. You make deposits every day. I make deposits in my spiritual bank account every single day, in my spiritual evolution bank account every day. How? I teach others what I know. I teach others how to grow in awareness. I teach others the secrets of my craft, witchcraft, my art. And the universe pays me interest. So if somebody else learns, I grow. You see? So that is how I live my life. And that's how everybody's supposed to live their life. At least that's what I believe. Right? So all of us have a sweet spot in life, a sweet spot. Okay. So the sweet spot of the dolphin is inside of the water, right? I'm sure you would agree. The dolphin needs to be underwater and needs to swim. That's where it functions best. Um, Above water, its talents will not be recognized and it will not be of any use and value to anyone. So this is what it means to not live with your purpose, to not know your purpose and to not live in harmony with your purpose. However, when you live in harmony with your purpose and if you know your purpose, you will receive um, support from the universe because you're now doing what you're supposed to do. You see, we all have a role here in this game, all of us. So it is crucial that you understand and find your purpose. That cannot be overstated. It's crucial that you know and understand your purpose and build your life on top of that and follow that. Following the purpose just means that you continue evolving in that energy and share that frequency with the world. That is how you're supposed to live. Okay. So I'm going to talk about me first, and then I'm going to show you how you can find your purpose. What is my purpose? See, my purpose is not witchcraft. It's not teaching witchcraft either. My purpose is actually trans-dimensional contact or teaching people how to connect to other dimensions. I'm an opener of dimensional gateways. Okay. I'm a person that brings beings from the other side here and brings their message here. And this is not limited to uh spirits. This is not limited to angels and demons. In fact, that like this stuff is very small. Because when we talk about ETs, extraterrestrials, they're also trans-dimensional. They travel in very similar ways as a spirit would do it. Because you can bridge enormous distance by going through another dimension. So in 3D, three dimensions, there's an enormous distance. If you were to use the fourth dimension or the fifth dimension, you can just skip that and go from here to here instantaneously. It's like in a two-dimensional world. In a two-dimensional world, this is a long ass distance. But what if you include a third dimension? Boom, you can all of a sudden you can go there very fast. Okay, boom, instantaneously. You were here. You were here. You want to go here. This is two dimensions. In two dimensions, you got to travel linearly. Third dimension comes in, boom, you do this. Okay? So this is how, let's say, aliens travel throughout the universe. All right? In fact, a lot of times when people believe that they're practicing witchcraft and calling demons and spirits, they're actually calling aliens, extraterrestrials. Oftentimes you can make no distinction between the two. So my purpose, my job is not to teach witchcraft per se. Even though I was trained in witchcraft, I call myself a magician. What I actually am is an opener of trans-dimensional gateways, interdimensional contact. That's what I do. It's not limited to spirits. Okay. Alien civilizations is Wakami contact, using the framework that we use in magic. Because what we use in magic, ceremonial magic, ritual magic, that's an alien technology. It's been taught by aliens. You use different symbols that awaken or create a certain atmosphere through vibration, because symbols have a frequency, therefore they create a certain vibrational field, and that allows for what I just showed, for two very, very distant points, separate in terms of physical distance, very, very far apart. But in the invisible, they can vibrate very closely. They can vibrate. And as such, they can come very, very, very closely in contact with each other. And this is what we call an evocation, but this is also how you can communicate and bring the beings here. When you then have enough manifestation power, when you have enough manifestation substance, you can bring them here physically. You can solidify them. This is where what the pyramids were for. Okay, the pyramids are gateways. They were being used for that. It's at first you start resonating. See, once again, one person is here, or one alien, whatever you let's call it an alien, is here on the other side of the galaxy, and another person is here, or they want to travel here on the other side of the galaxy. Okay, what you do first is, since it's a massive physical distance, you got to connect through the ether. Okay, through vibration, you start resonating at the same frequency, and you use symbols for that, certain rituals. You can start resonating at the same frequency, and then, boom, vibrationally, in the invisible, like tuning forks, you're already connected. You're already connected. You're already one. And now all you got to do is you got to solidify the presence, and that is done through energy. Okay, there are different ways in which you could do that, but that is essentially what it is: trans-dimensional contact. So I am a scientist of trans-dimensional travel, if you will. Okay, interdimensional portals. That's what I open all the time. Okay, it's just that I have called it magic. Well, I was trained in magic. That's where I was. That's where I learned how to do these things. A lot of people in witchcraft don't have that understanding, so they don't really know what they're doing. But it is actually what I just described. It is a trans-dimensional technology that we can use to manifest things. We can bring things here. But more than anything, it allows us to communicate with beings that are far more advanced than us. So my purpose is to help as many people as possible to gain access to the other worlds, to be able to open these gateways themselves, because we're on the verge of a new evolutionary step, or a new evolutionary cycle as humans, where we are finally able to step into our greater potential. Okay. And so my purpose in this lifetime is to teach that to as many people as possible, you see. Now, for you, there is a purpose as well. There exists a purpose. And you must know what that purpose is in order to operate at your full potential and power. See, the universe is not necessarily hostile, nor is it very, very friendly. It's neither one, it's neutral. But I can promise you one thing: if you live in a way that is completely against your own nature, you are making your own life harder. It's like the dolphin on land. The dolphin needs to be inside of water. So what most people do is that they don't really know what they're supposed to do. They don't know their purpose, but they make decisions based on, let's say, economic considerations. Okay, economic considerations in terms of I got to pay the bills. Okay, so the person is, let's say, an artist, but they got to pay the bills, and they believe that they have to do that through accounting, or their parents decided that they have to be a lawyer because that pays a lot of money. So 30% of their energy is a lawyer, and they think they have to be a lawyer. Now, our energy body is composed of energy vectors. Vector means directed energy, energy with a specific direction. And we all have these different energy vectors within us. So let's say 30% of this energy is directed towards, I have to be a lawyer. Deep down, the person, their natural inclination, though, is 90%, or let's say 80% artist. And nobody can really erase or overpower their own natural tendencies. It makes no sense. Okay. To a large extent, we are what we are. We have natural tendencies that show very early in life, right? So 30% of the person, accountants, 60% of the person, artist. What do we have here? A tug of war between those two, a tug of war. This will manifest in internal conflict that the person experiences throughout their life. And this internal conflict and this friction is, of course, going to show up in the external world because it's as within, so without. So their whole life is going to reflect that conflict. They're not going to be happy. Things are going to work against them. Everything's just going to be a fucking struggle, right? 10% is what's left in this tug of war. You see, 30%, 60%, you got 90% in a battle. Then you got 10% left, and that 10% is what the person uses to navigate through life. What would happen if that person instead would just fuck that accountant's idea, okay, and put all of that energy into being an artist? Things would work in their benefit. Things would work in their favor. Because see, the universe responds to your vibration. The universe responds to your energy, right? So as you resonate clearly and not contradictory, you will be able to resonate with a clear frequency and attract what it is that you want, something that is in alignment with what it is that you're looking for. You see, you're no longer going to send out contradictory signals to the universe, conflicting signals. It's like, and then the melody of your life is going to reflect that. Your life is going to look like. What happens when you live in harmony with your purpose? You turn this into this cacophony. That's what it's called. The cacophony is like this chaotic combination of different sounds into a beautiful symphony. A symphony is the harmonious sounds. You know, harmony, and that then is going to be reflected in the universe. And by the way, this metaphor of cacophony, a symphony, that's really close to what it is because it's frequency, it's vibration. You see. So it is a sound. There is a sound, a song to your life. You see. To the universe, you are a song. Universe. Okay? Universe. It's one verse, one big song. All right? And what you have to do is you have to be the note in the song that you're supposed to be. And when you do that, you will begin to see the beauty of this whole thing. And your life is going to take on this magical quality that you're looking for. Now, how do you find your purpose? I did a video about that a while ago on how to find your purpose, like really a step-by-step instruction on how to do that. Okay. But more than anything, you can find that out by just looking at what your what comes naturally to you. What comes natural to you? That's really the key. What is a natural tendency that you have? And when you then try to live in harmony with that, what you're going to find is that things all of a sudden become easy. Making money becomes easy. Living your life becomes easy. Finding friends becomes easy. Things become easier. Not 100%. There will always be resistance in life, but things will become easier for you. Okay. So I recommend that you find that. I recommend that you look at that. Okay. Um, is that the law of reciprocity and the law of one, so to speak, give onto others, give and receive? Yeah, I guess so. That's it. Magic 21 equals 3, the power of 3. Okay. If you come to New Mexico, you got to check out Chaco Canyon. The Ansazi tribe disappeared without a trace from opening portals. Okay. That sounds fascinating. It's hardcore. Yeah, that sounds like fun, right? Doing a ritual up there, or even just a meditation. How can we get Saturn on our side since he rules Malkuth? Okay. Well, that sounds like a student of mine. How can you how can you get Saturn on your side since he rules Malkuth? Saturn on your side, you will never have Saturn on your side. Saturn, you can keep Saturn off your back. That's what you can do, but you can never get him on your side. It's basically uh, it's a certain mindset. Okay, so basically the Jocko Willing type of thing, like extreme ownership, that type of stuff, that mindset. Okay, also maybe a little bit of stoicism here and there. You know, that could work as well. So just accepting boundaries because what's the word? Let me give you an example. How does what does that look like in concrete terms? Well, everybody wants everything instantaneously. Coming to terms with Saturn and his lessons would be to understand that everything worthwhile takes time. Also, there is a time lag between effort and results. Success never happens in real time in this world, never. Okay, so there's always, here is the root cause or the seed that you're planted. Here's the sprout. Or here's the tree. This is the timeline. And what you have to do is you have to have the discipline to overcome the resistance and stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent, and then boom, you can get the tree. You can get pretty much, you can get almost everything in this life if you're consistent enough to plant the seed for it, to keep energizing it, to put deposits into its direction. Yeah. So that's what it would mean, I guess, to get Saturn on your side. Just understand that. Just have that understanding, and to be disciplined as well. Be disciplined. That's really it. Discipline. Yeah. Do you guys have other questions? Okay. Happy birthday, Frank. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Um, I got the question from from the last lecture called "How to Succeed in Life." Okay, got it. All right. Okay. With this being said, of resonating with your purpose, what are simple ways of strengthening the magnetic field for people who feel astray from their from their path. Astray from their. Okay. Uh, Let me read that again. With this being said, of resonating with your purpose, what are simple ways of strengthening the magnetic field for people who feel astray from their path? It's easy. What energizes you? Okay. So take uh, half a day if you can, or a couple of hours, or it's even good if you're exhausted. So let's say after work, a long day at work, you come home and then um, make a list of the or not make a list of different topics. Watch videos on different topics and what energizes you, what gives you energy. Not energy in terms of like sugar highs or wow, that's well, that's so brutal. Wow. No, I mean energizing you, like opening your heart and feeding you energy. That's what you're supposed to go into, you know. Happy birthday, Frank. Glad to catch a live video. Yeah, thank you, Alex. Um, what percentage of demonic angelic entities are actually ETs? I'd say the majority of them, definitely. I mean, ET just means extraterrestrial, so extraterrestrial just means all of them, not of Earth. So all of them. Okay, what is the best way to feed energy to a long-term goal? Would you suggest a sigil or just keep meditating on that thought form? Give me 1 second. There was another question I have to cover here. Your channel just popped up a moment ago, and I look forward to watching your other content. Does finding your purpose have to do with understanding your Rahu Ketu axis energies? Um, yeah, but for that you would have to, go into Ayurveda for years, Ayurvedic astrology and stuff like that. It's much easier to follow the um, step by step description that I put into one of the videos out there. It's just called How to Find Your Purpose. Um, yeah. What is the best way to feed energy to a long-term goal? Would you suggest a sigil or just keep meditating on that thought form? Uh, well, the sigil just makes it easier for you to tune into that thought again. You know, thoughts, especially if they're not energized enough, they have a tendency to dissipate a lot. Okay, so I prefer sigils when it comes to that, and just keep feeding energies into the sigil because they're great links to that thought form. Are most of your students in Germany? No, not at all. I have students in Germany, but they're not the majority. Well, um, can you say that in a ritual, you first have to feel intense will and force the energy to your goal, then to enter a more passive state where you feel the goal as if fulfilled? Um, yeah, but I mean, it's as within, so without. It's not that you're necessarily feeding it into a goal. You're changing your inner self. You're overcoming internal resistance to the goal because see, if you can't change the outside without changing the inside. You see, what you do in a ritual is you're just going into a feeling as if everything's connected, and then you change the inside, and through that you change the outside. So you're overcoming resistance. That's what you feel as the intensity. Yeah. What if you find several things you feel that energy from that you just spoke of, Megas? What if you find several things you feel that energy from? Try to find a combination between those things. Combine them. and you know, where do they overlap? And that's what you do. Yeah. In my dream, I breathed in about 5 breaths, so powerful with each breath, I could feel the energy increase 2 to 3 times with each breath. So much power, I shed myself, and what looked like my soul was uh, glowing just like an opal stone, and then I shot off through the ceiling to go meet God, leaving my body behind. I was doing a lucid dream. Nice. Okay. Can you make a pact with ETs? It seems so vast, the possibilities of the many races. Um, Look, I mean, this pact thing. Uh, it's a concept of hermeticism. I don't know if that really works with ETs like that. I mean, there's something you can learn from them, maybe, but who knows? I've never done that. Never done that. But there are some more questions. Frank, what is a way you gain awareness of the Godhead? I had an experience where I encountered an unpleasant looking being in the astral, but I came to find out I could control this being. Look, for the Godhead is way beyond the astral. The Godhead is basically just a you shed the self completely, and you become one with everything. There would when you're even close to this awareness of Godhead, there is no separation between anything. Everything is just one thing, you know. And it's unbearable bliss. It's really hard for the body to take that. It's unbearable. It's basically we have multiple different bodies, but not all of them are communicating. The higher you ascend, the more integrated all of these bodies become. When you touch the highest bodies, it's almost unbearable for the lowest body to deal with those energies. It's bliss that is unbearable. So um, I doubt that you were close to that the way you described this thing. Uh, Hello, Frank, says Gabriel. What's up? How's it going, my friend? How long do we keep sigils when energizing them? A full moon cycle? No, you keep them and you energize them until you got what you wanted. Gabriel JS, Monterey County, California. What's up? Welcome. Is it Southern California or Northern California? Are you in Norteño, Soreño? Where are you? Yes, indeed. Well said. Combined with what's in common as one. Thank you. I felt that. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Um, cool. Kind of crazy how well you say things in Spanish. Well, I got my connections. Yeah, my Spanish connections. Okay, so do we have more questions, guys? Any more questions? Okay. All right then. I hope you got something out of this. And uh, yeah, um, watch the replay if you came in late, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Nikita von Galaxor. If you came in new, don't forget to request access to the to the Grail of the Serpent in a Circle Facebook group. Okay, that's an important spot, very important gathering, and everything everything starts there. Okay, I'm gonna put in the link here. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So Nikita, if you're new, request access to this Facebook group. Okay, I hope you're above 18 years old, because you got to be an adult to study my stuff and to even look at the content. You got to be above 18 years old. You also should be a mentally sane individual. Okay. What does the serpent symbolize in your logo? Well, that's for another time. Okay, guys. Yeah, I hope you got something out of this, and I'll talk to you soon. Be well.